What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 3, episode 4, Blurred Lines. Okay. Now, baby, I was in the midst of. I think I missed a couple of minutes when he got to the little Amada situation before it went on the first commercial break because it blanked out, and then next thing you know, it was on the commercial break. Girl, whatever. Um. Basically, what was going on with that situation is it picked up where it left off last week, okay? So last week, MJ had confronted Justin. Oop, wrong name. Julian. Justin is tomorrow on Have and Have Not. Julian, okay? And Tika Sumpter finally put a picture up of her baby daddy, and her baby a couple of days ago. Girl, I was like, that is a cute family. And her baby daddy really is Justin from Half and Half Nots. But anyway, his little crazy ass. Moving on from that. But no, Amara was having a little panic attack, anxiety attack, whatever you want to call it. Just a little bit. She was just overheated a little bit, just, overwhelmed with all the stuff that was going on because, like she said, she heard MJ over there, cursing out Julian and screaming and all that stuff, and it was just getting to her. And so he told them to leave or whatever. On the one hand, he should not have went over there talking to Julian like that. Granted, I understand the fact that you want to take up for your girl because your girl is weak. And in this situation, I would hate to call her weak, but that's what we have to call her because it's like she's scared to speak up to Julian. Later on, what we saw was, Amara was confronting him about the whole situation because he did bring up, the fact that while they was in the club, brought up the fact that Julian, tried to get in her bed or whatever. And then she was like, you brought that up at the club. I didn't want anybody else to know that. Oh my God, he's going to be so mad at me. And anybody would be upset if somebody that is not them is trying to get with their woman, trying to get with their man, sliding up in the bed, and you're getting phone calls at 3 o'clock in the morning saying that this motherfucker slid up in the bed with me and he drunk and all that shit or whatever, and he touching on my legs and stuff. That's sexual harassment. That's sexual assault because you didn't ask. That's not consent and all that shit. And you so worried about him being mad at you, about Julian being mad at you, and the fact that this is your manager. He is my manager. He is the one that booked me. He is the one that gets me all this stuff. And then my album won't come out. And then I won't get any more bookings. This is not my plan B. I don't have a plan B. I don't know what else I would do without Julian because Julian has been in my life for years. Girl, the album still ain't out, okay? Is Julian still your manager? The album is still not out. We don't see you book nowhere, okay? At least I'm not checking for it, to be quite honest. But, girl, I don't see nobody talking about Amara La Negra like they was in season 1, okay? The momentum has slowed down. The hype has slowed down, okay? You need somebody different to come in and to actually do some stuff for you, all right? And quit being scared to speak up for yourself. It is okay to look outside, all right? And it's just like she the type of person that just, let a man or, get attached and let people do and run over her. That's the feel that I'm getting. But anyway, that's going on with her. Then we get this whole thing, go back to the club. And Hood Brat. Now, see, Hood Brat did say that her and, Nicki Natural really wasn't cool like that. No, she was like, we cool or whatever. We did a song and all that stuff and all that. But then when they was at the bar and she was talking to her and all that shit, it was almost as if they was like besties and all that. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, so I'm confused by this relationship because next thing you know, Hood Brat is throwing Nicki Natural under the bus because, she's telling Sukihana that, Nicki Natural basically said that she was better than all them bitches, including Sukihana. Okay. And so at this point, did I feel like it was a personal attack like that? No, I don't. It wasn't nothing for Sukihana to be all up in her feelings and, to get all rowdy and hyped up the way that she did. And see, this is what pissed me off. When Hood Brat went over there and told Sukihana what's good because Sukihana is her best friend, and I ain't gonna say best friend, but she known her for years, okay? So she felt obligated to tell her what was going on. I felt like at that moment, Hood Brat, you was just trying to stir some stuff, okay? Now, girl, I wanted to like you, okay? Now it just seemed like you was trying to stir the pot because you ain't need to tell her that. What was the purpose? You know how your friend is. You know she's jump off at the handle. So what was the purpose? What was the point? So you go over there, you tell her, she go confront, Nicki Natural. Natural. At one point, you know, for once, I was on Nicki Natural's side in this. Nicki Natural, you sit your ass right there and don't react. I said, bitch, you can be mature when you want to, okay? Because you got another fool coming at you acting a fool, bitch. A fool to a fool. That's what was going on right about now, because then you had Shay there trying to diffuse the situation and trying to say, I don't think it's that serious, and you know, who wouldn't want to think that they're better than this person? That's just how the game is, and it's nothing to be taken personally or whatever. And next thing you know, them two getting into it because Sukihana, like, I ain't talking to you, bitch, and all this shit. And I think Shay called her a bitch, whatever. She was like, bitch, don't call me a bitch. And they going back and forth, throwing names at each other. Oh, you ugly this, and you old this, and you a this, and you a hoe, you all this stuff, and woo woo woo. Next thing you know, drinks getting thrown, and you know, shoes getting thrown, clothes getting ripped, and all this shit. And it was just stupid, okay? And at this point, I was like, Shay, exit out, because this really didn't have nothing to do with you. Nicki Natural just walked the fuck away. Shay inserted herself. She didn't have to. She shouldn't have. But at the end of the day, Shay ain't got shit else to do. Okay? She ain't had shit else to do but get escorted out of fucking club. And then Prima Donna sitting out there trying to talk and get her stuff together. She about to have this launch party for all of her endeavors and products that she done. And Miami Tip come over there, and she telling her about Sukihana and what happened at the club. And she was like, that's the first time I ever really seen her. You know, she wear my products and stuff like that. That's cool. And I know her from her Instagram antics and stuff. But, you know, to see it in person is like, another thing. And it was like, you know, that's something that we're going to have to work on, because I keep on saying that's not the first impression that I want people to see of you. If you're trying to really get out here in this music business and be taken serious, you can't just keep on cutting up and acting up in front of people and doing all this crazy shit. And then, you know, Miami Tip gets in her feelings a little bit, trying to understand why Prima Donna basically kind of cut her off when she left Miami to go to Atlanta. She was like, listen, girl, it was nothing deep. It was nothing serious. It was just that, you know, I'm tunnel vision. Give me some money, give me a bag, give me a product or whatever, and I'm going to try to focus and make sure that that shit pop off and keep going and keep going. And I understand what she's talking about, but you can't be so extremely focused on your business that you forget the people in your life that calms you down, that centers you, that equalize you out. That's what you need to do, because you can get overworked, and then you can have all that work and have all that money and all them products and all that shit and be doing so successful in that area, and you ain't got nobody to share with. You ain't got no friends to call up. You ain't got nothing like that. You know, no real homegirls or whatever. So I really wasn't buying Prima Donna's excuse. I was like, okay, girl. But Tip, if that's what you want to buy, you can buy it. Because I wouldn't. I was like, girl, it don't take much to send a fucking text message. Because Tip said I was texting and calling the bitch and she never answered. I said, ain't that about a bitch? Prima Donna, you full of shit. So, you know, Sukihana comes to the little crab place or whatever, shrimp place, seafood place. Crustaceans of the sea. Let me tell you something. You know, the crustaceans of the sea is probably, you know, just over it, okay? If they had their own reality show and if they could talk, they'd be cussing every one of our asses out, because they are tired of us killing and eating their cousins or whatever. They will probably wish mercury poison on us, okay? Because they are over it. Every time they wake up, like, goddamn, another family member gone. Yeah. See you, JoJo. See you, Moo. I see you on the other side. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. But anyway, this bitch shows up, and I don't like her. It's one thing to be very much outspoken, and it's another thing to put on an act and to just be so fucking ratchet and ghetto. And I hate calling people ghetto and shit like that, because it comes with a somewhat racial undertone or something like that. It's just I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying. But it's like she's playing into a stereotype and really making herself seem this ratchet ass bitch, like hood bitch. And for what? Okay, who is with you pussy assholes and all this stuff? Why you gotta be so loud? Why you gotta come in doing all that shit? Mind you, you want people to take you serious. We don't take you serious. And then you to be telling the story about what happened at the you know, the party and all that stuff, and you're lying about saying you weren't being disrespectful. Bitch, you was being disrespectful with shit. Okay, y'all was being disrespectful to each other, okay? And, you know, you're upset that you call and talk about something. And then Shay, oh ass, she said, bitch, I thought I had to call Animal Patrol. I said, bitch, pot calling kettle black, okay? Pot calling kettle black, bitch. Because to be quite honest, y'all look like y'all can be sisters, okay? Because that look that you had up in that motherfucking confessional, baby, take the red lip off, okay? And take all that makeup off because it's not doing nothing for you. You look better when you sitting down there with Tip, okay? I don't know who put you up in that shit, but they did you a highly disservice, okay? And you know, just going in talking about Shay, whatever, and Nikki Natural, and baby girl, you was wrong. You was wrong, okay? Shay was wrong for getting involved, but you was wrong for the way that you came off, period, for starting the whole shit. And Hood Rat, bitch, you was wrong too, okay? But anyway, ain't nobody on this show really likable but Trina. I don't know. I don't see it for Miami no more. I really don't. I really don't. Damn. Y'all hear it first. I had to. I don't see it for the girls no more. But anyway, I don't know. Like, but anyway, so yeah, she talking all this shit or whatever. Tip like, you know, you gonna have to change your ways and shit like that. You know, you can't just be popping off on people. And we're like, I'm trying to get you booked. You know, I'm trying to get us to the point where we get 100 to 150K per show and shit like that. And I laughed so hard. Bitch. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't crush people's dreams like that. But girl, you know manager, and she know, girl, 150K, not per show, bitch, in 2 years, bitch, but not per show. Girl, okay, moving on, you know. But she got all up on the guy that doing this thing, you know, he the cashier and all that shit, and you got a girlfriend, girl, just so, I hate shit like that. Like, I'm a little ratchet, I'm a little, you know, it's a certain level, she just took it above and fucking beyond, bitch, okay? Like, then you get, you know, she said one of them took her phones, and she gonna find out which one of them pussy assholes took her phone, okay? And so at this point, you got Shay. She met up with Nikki Natural because Nikki Natural called her down because Nikki Natural was, you know, trying to thank her whatever for the simple fact that she stood up for her, okay? Because no one else was, you know. And Shay got this thing for the underdog because she used to be an underdog or whatever. Now let me tell you something, Nikki Natural. If you would have came on the show acting like this, I would have probably liked you, okay? Because I ain't seen nothing wrong with this whole thing. I understood where you was coming from, bitch. I did not know you had all them damn kids, 3 motherfucking boys, bitch. When did you start turning them out? Okay, it was like the oldest one looked like he about to be 12, 13 years old. I said, okay, you know, and she was just saying how, you know, it's fucked up everything that happened, and Shay was like, this is the type of person that I want to see. This is a different side of you, whatever. And then, you know, she was like, and guess what? That Suki bitch, fuck that bitch, and I took her phone, because what you're not going to do, you're not going to come at me on some bullshit, and I'm going to teach your ass a lesson. You know, they was talking about how much that phone cost. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if it's an iPhone 3 or iPhone fucking 4 or 5, bitch. That still costs some money, okay? It costs a grip, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then Shay, you walking around with a piece of clothing that you pulled off of her. How stupid and how girl, you dumb. Who walks around with shit like that? You are just full of props and full of gimmicks and full of bullshit. Okay? I understand that y'all don't like this bitch, but girl, both of y'all dumb, to be quite honest. So you got Trick outside playing with his kids and stuff. They playing basketball, and then Joy pops up. Okay, Joy was like, you know, at the end of the day, regardless of the fact that me and Trick are going through what we're going through, we are still family. My nieces and nephews still come over there and play with his kids. His kids are still my kids and stuff like that. So, you know, we still gonna be family. We still gonna be cool at the end of the day. And so she wanted to get over there and to basically try to hook him back up with Nikki Natural. She was like, listen, so, well, what had happened was, the shit that happened, I said about Nikki Natural and Briscoe, it probably really didn't happen. It don't look like Briscoe and Nikki smashed. You can get back with her or whatever. He was like, I don't give a fuck. She was like, wait a minute, what? I'm telling you this so that you can actually, you know, try to make that thing work again. He was like, listen, she social studies, she history, okay? I said, that is such a nigga response. She social studies, she history, all right? It was like, basically, you know, she too much, okay? God damn! Girl, I had some string beans. That is a piece of goddamn string bean. Mm-mm. Now, see, in Love and Hip Hop New York, it was a piece of pasta that was on my goddamn lip, and now this time it's a piece of string bean. Girl, just fucked up, okay, bitch? I be trying to eat healthy a little bit, and it just be getting caught all up in my teeth and shit. But anyway, moving on. So that means it was up in there that whole time. The whole time. Was it in my Love and Hip Hop New York video? God damn, because I ate a while ago, and y'all just not saying that you got something in your teeth. Fuck y'all. Oh, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Somebody just hit. Somebody that hit them real hard and was like, damn, bitch, I didn't even know. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway. But, Trick don't want nothing to do with Nicki right now because she play too much, okay? He said she too much for him or whatever. And Trick don't want nothing to do with no other female, get serious with no other woman because of the simple fact that he's still in love with Joy. She was like, what type of woman you looking for then? He said, why don't you look in the mirror? It's a lot of women out here named Joy, but it's only one Joy that I see. I said, wait a minute. That would have got me. I would have been like, nigga, bitch, don't tell me no shit like that. You damn right. That would have been me. That would have been me. Oh, I am so glad that I am not a feminine lesbian and I am not a straight woman because, bitch, I would be fucked up in the game, okay? I would be a bitch, girl, I'll get my shit just rocked, okay? Anyway, let me just shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. Because, girl, nah, take that shit out. Take that shit out. Don't do that. Okay, I'm back. But anyway, girl, just fucked. Anyway, so that's what that was. Okay, she realized that he's in love. Girl, we knew that. We knew that. All right. Then we get Hood Brat in the studio with Briscoe. You know, talking about everything that's going on and what happened with the party. Nicki Natural saying that ain't nothing happened with that, and he feels some type of way about it, and he took responsibility for it. I was like, oh my God, Briscoe, I just might like you. Okay, I just might like you. You might be the only real decent one on this goddamn show. And it was like, okay, well, I do like Jocelyn for the most part. That's because she brings some comedy or whatever. But she ain't really been on the show. They hyped this shit up like she was gonna be on it, but she ain't really been on it. And I'm just like really over it. But anyway, you know, they talking about that and, you know, saying that he really didn't do anything with the Nicki situation. And then he knows that he needs to sit down and he needs to talk to Trick Daddy about that whole situation and clear the air because, you know, Trick been like a big brother, big, you know, inspiration to him and stuff like that. So he got to figure that out. I hate this. I'm going to cut this. Anyway, so, that looks so much better, but it's going to pop back out. Y'all see, I'm trying to get focused on this review, and it's just not happening because I keep getting distracted, and my mind is just not really there, but we're going to get through it. I apologize. But anyway, you know, she's talking about that, talking about how this music thing needs to work. You know, she got to do it for her nieces and nephews. Let us know about how her sister took her own life and how she hasn't visited her sister's grave, and when she needs to, you know, hear that encouragement, she listens to her sister's voice and all that, and that's why she really want to make this thing work with Trina and give her the respect that she deserves and, you know, just, you know, put her foot up in the door. I was like, okay, Hood Brat, you know, you trying to come back in my good graces. So you got Hood Brat. She's out here with her niece and her nephew, and she basically sit them down. They're playing in the, you know, I will say this. I do, and I say this all the time. I love when they do bring the kids on and they have the kids in children environment, like playing with them in the park, playing catch and playing basketball and stuff like that. Having that family type time. I love when I see that on any type of show. But you know, she was just sitting them down, letting them know about their mother, and knowing that regardless of what happened with your mother, and I know the last time that you saw him, you saw your mother with the cops taking her out, and I don't know if that was referring to if she was taken out alive or taken out when she killed herself, and I don't know where they never said how that happened, but either way, you know, just let them know about who the mother was and that she still loved you, and you know how come she's going so hard for the things that she's doing so that they can, you know, be good and set in life. And you know, she let us know some little history about when the situation happened. The kids went to go live with her older sister, and you know, I guess they share time with her. Okay, so they go between the sisters or whatever, and she's just basically trying to, you know, do for her kids, do for her nieces and nephews. All right, that's basically what was going on. It was a nice little conversation, emotional. You know, it was really good. It touched me when the girl was like, "Are you about to cry?" I said, "No." Listen, after all the bullshit and all the shit that happened yesterday, god damn. Bitch, I was stressed out today at work. I was really stressed out today because it was just a lot. It was just a lot, girl. It was just a lot. The aftermath of everything. Oh, you still feel heavy and downtrodden and all that shit, but you gotta force it through. My coworker, he named his son. He was feeling it, bitch, because he named his son. He's a huge Kobe Bryant fan, right? He named his son Kobe. I said, wow. Jesus Christ. So he was going through it at work. I was like, you should have stayed home. You really should have stayed home. But anyway, so you know, we get that. Then we get Jocelyn meeting up with Trina. And that says a lot about the fact that, you know, they put Jocelyn really up here to be put, because technically speaking, if you want to do the echelon, the hierarchy, did I say it right? If you want to do the status, let me put that out there, because bitch, I know I be fumbling over my words like I'm illiterate as fuck. But anyway, you want to do the status. Trina and Trick Daddy is up here. And to be quite honest, it feels like Trina is more upstairs, a little bit higher than Trick Daddy, just a little bit. You see how that little bit is? And then you got, because Trina don't associate with the Shays and the other peoples and, you know, getting involved in all that bullshit. So then they, to put Jocelyn up on that same level, that goes to, that says a lot. That speaks volumes, okay? And so, you know, they cool and kikiing or whatever, waiting for Joy to get there. And then we're like, why y'all ain't come to the party? I didn't want to come to the party and all that stuff that was going on. You know, Joy was like, listen, Sukiana got into it with Shay, and then, you know, this person got into it with this person and all this shit, and Prima Donna this. Jocelyn said, pre $2? Pre $2? Pre $2, you know what? The reason why I don't like the bitch is because the bitch, you know, she got a very nasty attitude. I said, bitch, you got your fucking nerve, because yours could be nasty too, bitch. You know, all of a sudden we had kids and we mature a little bit. Girl, okay. And she's like, you know, when people go out of their way to try to hurt people, you know, I don't have time for that. I really don't have time for that. You know, and once a pig, always a pig, okay? She's very pigly. I said, you know what? Girl, let's just get down to the nitty gritty of exactly where this beef started. Y'all put it down in the comments, because they tried to, you know, give us a little glimpse into it when Prima Donna was talking shit about Jocelyn, but they never really go into full, you know, so I don't remember what happened. Put it down in the comments if you do. Refresh my membrane, you know. And she was like, you know, they said, you know, she having a party. What if you just sit there and talk to her? You know, it's probably something that happened like some years ago. Just let it be good. Y'all be cool or whatever. Just like, oh, she having a party. I'm gonna send a gift, okay? Because I can't wait. I said, girl, what gift? Girl, we already know. Some fucked up shit. Jocelyn Hernandez is back, and she is not to be played with. I said, all right. So we got Amara La Negra. She's going to her lawyer with MJ, okay? And basically, they're trying to figure out, I want somebody to, on one of my videos, whether it's recent or not, even this one, put down in the comments how many times I say basically. Because I know I say it a lot. I get on my own nerves saying it. But anyway, to see what would happen and, you know, see what her contract is with Julian if they were to part ways, you know, because they're trying to get that situated. I said, oh, and Amara is still on this whole kick about, oh, he's my friend. He's my friend. He's my friend. And me and MJ like friends. Bitch, ain't no friends up in this game right about now. Not the way he trying to do you dirty. Friends my ass, okay? The lawyer said, okay, since you thinking about parting ways, which I feel like you should, he done already sent over some shit as to what he needs to do if you're going to part ways. If you're going to part ways, he wants 100% of your masters and everything. He wants full ownership. everything that includes music videos and stuff that you didn't already cut. He can put that, MJ was like, so he can put out music or whatever that, you know, unreleased and still get the money from it and all that shit. Yes, he has full control. Bitch, let me tell you something. The music game is a shiesty ass business. That's why you have my bitches. That's why you had my bitches Tony and goddamn TLC going bankrupt over these fucking dumb deals, and then you got these 360 deals, and oh my god, it's just a fucking mess. Okay, you gotta really fucking read your contracts and demand your shit. That's why I respect people like, you know, Master P and the way he came into the game, owning 100% of his masters, and Jay-Z and shit like that. Bitch, you don't get a Rock Nation like that if you doing dumb shit. And sometimes you do dumb shits, but you gotta learn from that shit, and you gotta go about it and fix that shit and do it better. You know what I'm saying? Cause listen, these motherfuckers will find a sucker and fuck them, okay? They won't lick it, they will fuck them, okay? And that's exactly what Lamar is about. Lamar about to get fucked the fuck over. Oh my god, I can't believe that he would do something like this because he is my friend. At the end of the day, he is my friend. Like, how can you do something like that? Because, bitch, it's business. That's how. Okay? Fuck that friendship. Money over friendship. Money comes first. Business 101. It's Prima Donna's party. So Briscoe see Trick and you know, he basically tell him what was going on with the Nicki Natural situation and saying it wasn't what it is. And Trick was like, you know, fuck that bitch. It is what it is. Bros before hoes, okay. But then when he said he was talking about that shit with Joy, and it was like, oh, wait a minute, hold up, come again. And Prima Donna came up right at the time because, you know, Trick just got through saying you gonna be always my bro and all this stuff or whatever, giving all these compliments, and he threw Joy up in there, and I said, uh-oh, what is going? Prima Donna told everybody to wear white, okay? And she was like, I'm wearing green for money, you know? And so she talking to them, and then the DJ introduced her, whatever. She get up there, she said, I'm doing it big, B-E-G, because bitch, everything goes, okay? And I was like, oh, okay, girl, I was about to say, that's big, B-E-G. You know, you saw the people in the audience was like, and so as she up there talking about her little waist gain stuff or whatever, the truck is backing into the facility, and they gave this aerial view of the top of the truck coming in. And I don't know why they did that, because they shows exactly how many people was there, and it really wasn't nobody there. I'm truly sorry. It really wasn't that many people there. And she was like, bitch, is a Tonka truck just backing up? Bitch, on the truck, Jocelyn Hernandez pops up. Hey, Miss Piggy. Okay, I heard that you up in my city, and it's the Puerto Rican princess, Jocelyn Hernandez. And I heard that you was up in my city, okay? And I wanted to give your ass something. So open up the fucking truck, bitch. And Tip was like, bitch, don't open up the goddamn truck, okay? It could be something up in there. She evil and all that shit. They opened up the truck, and they pulled out a fucking deflated ass pig with an apple in the mouth. It ain't funny, but for some reason, bitch, that shit took me the fuck over. I don't know what it is. I just needed to laugh today, bitch, and that just did it for me. I don't know why, because Prima Donna, the way that she was looking like, I said, bitch, why would you open up the truck? She opened up the sentence by saying, hey, Miss Piggy. Okay, bitch, what did you expect? Girl, anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.